everyone, it's Jay and Jane from Beyond, live from Blue Mountains. Jane graciously drove up here and decided to give us a little walkthrough on the history with your family and Collingwood and this whole area known as Grey County and Blue Mountains. So Jane, just tell us a bit about where your family came from, this history. I know you have a lot of great stories.
Oh yeah, both my mother and father's families lived in Collingwood. Both my parents were born here in Collingwood. I still have a lot of family in Collingwood. It's near and dear to my heart, obviously. And I have a couple of neat stories. And my parents are both gone now, but when they were teenagers, the kids here would ski out from the town, ski out to Blue Mountain, ski for the day.
So like right here?
Yeah.
Around here?
Yeah, right around
Okay,
here. They'd
great.
ski for the day, and then they'd ski back into town, which would seem very odd to people nowadays because, yeah, bindings now for skis, the heels and the toes lock in. So
I know nothing about skis,
would,
so.
No. One day I'll teach you. I'll bring you up skiing.
I've never been skiing, but we're
Maybe you'll be a ski bunny.
okay.
So, but the heels didn't lock in at that time. So they kind of cross-country skied out to the mountain, downhill skied, and then would kind of cross-country ski back.
That must have been really hard.
Oh yeah,
because your feet could slip out, right?
Oh yeah, and they were in my dad's family. They were tall, strapping boys and athletic girls. And
so, did they do that just for like recreation purposes? Like,
yeah, for fun on the weekends.
Cool.
I do have people in my family who have been into ski racing and whatnot. I've only ever been a leisure skier.
That's when the internet and smartphones and all that stuff wasn't really popular.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
When people actually lived actively instead of sitting around watching other people live.
Yeah. So we chose certain areas because they resonate with Jane.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about. I know there's some World War history and whatnot with your family.
Yeah, my grandfather worked at the shipyard. He and my grandma played a major role in all of the ship launchings, and my dad and my uncle and some other relatives worked at the shipyard.
Nice.
Yeah, so a few years ago it was really thrilling because we came up for a girls' family weekend and we went to the museum, and on display in the museum were some of my uncle's drafting tools, all the fine tools and micrometers and so on and so forth. It was, I think, a pair of his old glasses too. It was just thrilling.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that must have brought back a lot of memories for
yes.
you. I know there's some sentimental things as well.
Yeah.
Because your stories are great. Like,
yeah,
I love
so
hearing
many
about them.
memories. And those tools were my Uncle Don's, who was a funny man. And he used to they lived in the country outside of town, and he used to raise rabbits. So when I came, I loved, a trip around looking at rabbits. My mom fed me rabbit once at home, told me it was chicken.
Wow.
I said, it's not chicken, those aren't chicken bones.
I've never eaten rabbit.
No, don't eat rabbit. It's not fun. I guess if we were used to it.
So this area, what we're looking at here, I guess all of those houses that we see now that are developing, those weren't there.
Oh, no, this was all, no. There was no development down in this area.
So Collingwood, folks, is just outskirts of those tree lines.
That away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you look here, when we were at the museum, there was a book we started looking at. My mother's father's name was in there, and it was from the war, and it was the list of the young men that were going off to war. So, yeah, it was just so really neat and interesting. They had the old doors, original doors from the shipyard, and just to look at them and to think that, wow, my grandfather went in and out of those doors. I don't know if my dad and my uncle entered through those doors, but I know my grandfather did.
Yeah.
But you know what? The family has all the films of launching, so I'll dig them up for you one day.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Like, we just want to really promote this area. You know a lot about it. Your family's connected, so we're really tapping into this neighborhood, folks. And that's what we do at Beyond, right? We're just about, hey, look, let's be local experts for our agents, for our audience, get to know the area, get to know a little bit more about us and our history. In hopes that, hey, this might be an area you want to settle down in, right? So
yeah, Collingwood has such a heart and such a beautiful downtown. The character of the downtown's been maintained. There are condos now, of course, where the shipyard used to be. But yeah, and just the Century homes I'm going to take you to in a little while. We'll post some pictures or do a video there of the Century homes that my family lived in.
Right, and those are still here as well, so we can actually go visit those.
Yeah.
So that's great. Yeah, thanks Jane for giving us a little insight into your family history.
Thanks for
I know
having
there's
me.
a ton that we can't really capture all in one video,
Yeah.
but we got a lot of exciting things happening in Blue Mountain. We're meeting people, we're chatting with shop owners, just getting familiar and also promoting them as well.
Yeah,
So,
and I'd encourage everybody, come and visit Collingwood. Come even, honestly, to live up here. I know it's the dream of me and, or my dream and a couple of family members. My daughter's lobbying hard for me to buy up in Collingwood. It's just every outdoor activity, snowshoeing, skiing, cycling, hiking, kayaking, sailing, every outdoor activity you would want to participate in is available really within 10 minutes.
that's great.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thanks for your
All
time
right.
again.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll just go walk around and chat with some more people.
All right.
Great.
Okay. Bye.
See you guys later.